Hello, welcome back to the Sweden campaign, Empire Total War, and this is still quite the challenging campaign, to say the least. And we are not very long into the campaign, but if you haven't been watching regularly, then I could just do a brief recap here on how the situation is. We are currently at war with Poland, Lithuania. We haven't been doing anything. That's been basically stalemate, or nothing has happened. It's a long time ago. Russia, they have blockaded us a few times, but they haven't attacked us. I'm fearing. I do fear them invading us because they have more territories and more funds than we do. Certainly, they have got Russia, and I mean that's just ridiculous. That war, and then we are. Oh, that's it, I believe, because we did get a peace treaty with the Danish, and if I'm not I actually struggle to forget myself now if we did indeed give them the Bahamas. Yes, we did. But we took Norway, so even south maybe. Money, okay, that looks like, yeah, it's something, right? But well, here's the thing: we only have 2 full units in Sweden. We have almost half an army here that is tied up, keeping an eye out for rebels babysitting the province. Meanwhile, we did try and launch an invasion against Åbo, which failed in a triggering rage battle, which didn't go the way I wanted to. I'm really starting to understand why everyone is playing this with Darth mod, and trust me, I have played Darth mod. It's just that I just tried something different, but yeah, here we are. Yeah, that's not how I cough usually. As I say, we got. Oh yeah, the Polish. Yeah, they are actually coming for us now. Oh, and these guys have already fought battles. And we did reach out and take Petrovskaya, Sloboda, Karelia, or yeah, Karelia. So Russia, that's basically. I just want every single war that are going on right now to stop. I don't know. It would be nice to take Finland to kind of connect our territories and not have Russia at our doorstep to our capital, but yeah, I haven't actually checked yet. I basically do this every turn now. If anyone wants peace, really. Of course, Russia, they can't accept peace since we have Moscow, but I'm not sure how. Let's see if you look at these guys. I'm not sure when I initiated this replenishment, because yeah, they're not replenished by next turn. These guys could besiege us, could possibly beat them, but then Russians got more troops in the area. I think there is another Polish army here somewhere. Got the backstabbing Brits here. They betrayed us when we got attacked, and we got some rebels here. So I mean, it's just so much to keep an eye out for. And yes, we do not have enough money to make an army. We have a small income, but that's it basically. So I'm considering if we were to disband these guys right now, leave Moscow, because we can't get peace keeping Moscow, and I've tried so many times to offer Moscow back to the Russians. Take your capital back, and then we have a peace. And they say no. Or niet. So that's not gonna work. But then we could use that money to raise some more units to hold St. Petersburg. Fortunately, we do not have a we don't have any fortifications. But these guys are needed here to take care of the rebels. But maybe we could just fall back, regroup, and perhaps, if the funds allow us, then raise an army at Stockholm, take back Åbo. I don't know, just something. Let's see if the Russians actually. We'll try one more time, and then I'm gonna disband that army. Regions. I will give you Moscow. I'm being very generous now. No? Okay. Then just last thing to do. See if we got any good ministers. We got 2 pretty good. Let's see here. He is level 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, yeah. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20% chance or risk that we get this guy with the worst wig. 40% that we get the same, 40% that we get anything better. Let's take a risk here, because well, what actually do we get? We get some wealth, which could be useful, and we really need money, so we'll just try. Let's just take every risk that we can. And we have been rewarded by Oystein Ignir. That sounds like a Norwegian first name. Not sure. Lord Chief Minister. That's great. So I think we had something like 2. We haven't really changed a lot. Oh well. I would like to thank you, Mr. Carl Gustav Anfeld, for your service, but we need to. We could actually just move them. We don't need to disband them. We could just move them. We held Moscow. We could possibly have hold out for a bit longer, but we will go back to. Yeah, we got this thing as well. We never had the money to repair it. So it's just been sitting there for ages. Yeah. So if you are looking for a campaign where everything does not go very smoothly, and things could very well end quickly, then you come to the right place. Because, yeah, this is not. Yeah, room for improvement here. It's so weird because I remember playing this game. I mean, maybe I think I have battles on the hardest difficulty, and then I got campaign map on hard, very hard. I think. There you go. Oh, the Polish are gonna take Moscow. That's hilarious. I hope they get some kind of penalty towards the Russians now, so that they don't like them because they have the capital. We'll see. Maybe they just sack it. No, they took it. You can see there. No, but as I was saying, I remember playing this game way back, like, I don't know, 8 years ago when I got it. Before I really followed Total War and just, oh, they did a game in this period. That's cool. And I played it, played the vanilla version, before I knew anything about mods and stuff like that. So, played it and enjoyed it very much. And I didn't think it was very hard, but this particular campaign is incredibly hard. Okay. So they have broken another treaty then, I assume. Those greedy, backstabbing Brits. First they leave the European Union, and then now they leave our alliance, and then they break the treaties with the Dutch. They can't be trusted. No, I can't be trusted. But they are replenishing. How much would that cost? Yeah, okay. Get you guys into. Okay, so that's. We are replenishing a bit. Yeah, so yeah. We'll see if we need to send some more troops. What do we have here? We got 3 units of line. Outnumber them with 1 unit, but then we got the general, so that's pretty much even. And if we were to hunt them down, yeah, we could do that. And we need to get rid of these guys. We can't just have them standing around there, threatening to take Norway. So we'll go there, hope that the Danish behave, respect the truce. I would like to scout Åbo. Yeah, they have fortified. Not small, not a huge army, but it is an army. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Åbo has no fortifications. I could get 3 units, 5. So the next turn, possibly we could attack. Use the rest of the money for these guys, I guess. So what I'm fearing the most now is Prussia intervening. Because the Polish, they could come up here towards St. Petersburg, but yeah, I think St. Petersburg is pretty... These guys will replenish eventually. Would have been nice to have the fortifications, but at least we have close to 1 army here. This territory is a bit far off. Could actually strike against the rebels right now. Could win, but that would be a risky battle, given that the Russians are still close by, coming in with more troops. I would like to do something to stop them. Could set them to general, perhaps. Protected. Most cavalry, so that's interesting. And cavalry here as well. Line infantry. But I think the best thing is to wait. I do not think the rebels will attack, but the Russians could attack in 1 or 2 turns. We'll see. Shall we do... Oh, actually, let's see here now if things have changed diplomacy-wise. I feel this is necessary to check, because I wouldn't forgive myself if I was able to get peace and not... If I would have been able to get a peace treaty and I just missed the opportunity by not trying to get it. Could trade with the Danes, possibly. That would be good. I don't necessarily want to go to war with them in the close future. No. Can we trade with anyone else? Because our money systems are running low. No. Nobody wants to trade with us. I want to get peace. I want to kind of get a hold of everything and build up economy and raise at least 1 solid full stack army. Oh wow. I cannot. No, that is too steep of a price. Just hope that they don't attack. You could fight a defensive war, but not when we are fighting the Russians as well, and rebels from the Polish. Poland, Lithuania. I don't know why you get the money to have that navy. Also running away. Oh, they're coming closer. That's good. That's good. Okay, so they have replenished. Looks like the Russians are coming in to attack. I'm not sure we could hold them. However, could we send some reinforcements? No, not really. Almost. We lost some money somehow. We did recruit units, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we lost Moscow, of course. Yeah. 841. So I'm not gonna be able to attack Obo. But yeah. Not too concerned with this province, but could flee. But let's do one thing at a time here. Okay, so this could go either way here. Knowing this game. But I think I'll end the part here. Keep it nice and short. So thank you so much for watching, and feel free to stick around for the thrilling conclusion of the Sweden campaign on Empire Total War Vanilla. And that is all. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.